afternoon, Plymouth South Middle School. Can you hear me? Silent in 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you hear me? Almost there. All right, I know. Can you hear me? I know we were reminded in lunch about behavior and. Why are we cutting out? There we go. 7th and 8th graders, you were here last year. You know. Do I need a new battery? I don't know. We're here to honor our veterans and. Cutting out. I leave it down. Does it work? We'll see. We're. Best behavior. 6th graders, this is a new experience for you. I think this is our honoring our veterans, so I expect you to be on your best behavior as well. All right, the staff here put a lot of effort into our community that you might recognize, and like I said, we are here to honor them. Who do you need to talk to? That's not working right at all.
Yeah, are we cutting in and out? Okay. I am all of you who are here, and last year we had such a great assembly, and I want to tell you who attends this ceremony has nothing but nice things to say about all of you. Feel appreciated, and they are the reason that we all have. This is really a problem, huh? Hopefully the mic is going to get better. On your best behavior, but there's one part that you have audience participation. That with you. So Allie, can you just wave your hands? Allie, hi Allie. When Allie, our behavior now. When Allie is at gesture to you, and she's going to be talking about how we. So when she gestures and says, we very humbly say, thank you. I'd like to practice it one time because we're not at a sporting event. I want it to be polite and let them feel that. So can we practice it? Say. So it sounded pretty good at the start, but we need to remember just say that and then. Do you want me to leave this mic on? Not sure.
Testing, testing, testing. Oh, look what I did. I got a mic that works. This one works.
Up here,
Yep,
in case.
just in case, and then I'm going to take this one.
all of which adults abide by. I've realized that anyone in our country can show patriotism in countless ways, including me. Elders aren't the only citizens with the capability to make a difference in the world. Youth can too. Showing patriotism for your country means to show devotion through helpful actions for the well-being of your nation and its citizens. For a teenager, the week is busy sometimes, but I've discovered that many opportunities for supporting our country can be at school. School helps me stay informed of news around our country and teaches me about our nation's challenges and achievements. Throughout my school year, I support my country every morning when I pledge allegiance to the flag. This is the symbol I sing to during the national anthem at events. This flag motivates me to use my voice to promote patriotism. My country inspires me to read my essays to the school community and for veterans each year. Patriotism can be shown in a group such as a family. I express my American spirit with my family when visiting memorials, monuments, and national parks to honor and preserve American cultural values together. We celebrate our nation at federal and local holiday events. It's important that we show patriotism on regular days too, possibly by shopping locally and buying American manufactured products to strengthen our country's economy. Giving my time to communities and organizations is a way I demonstrate my patriotism. I show my helpful spirit to my elderly neighbors when I shovel snow for them or clean their gardens. One of those neighbors is a former veteran. I bake him cookies and share backyard harvest to show my gratitude for all of the sacrifices he's made for our country. He inspires me to help my nation, for instance, by picking up trash around my neighborhood and playing my violin at public events. All in all, by understanding and fulfilling our responsibilities as citizens, taking civic action, and volunteering our time, we can strive to support our country no matter our age. I see patriotism as the sacrifices that I, as a citizen, am willing to make for the present and future prosperity of my homeland. To me, patriotism is the self-awareness of my role in this country and the pride I have for our history.
Dahlia Reynolds is in 7th grade and uses her family's trip to our nation's capital to explain how she shows patriotism and support our country. Please welcome Dahlia to the podium.
Last August, I visited Washington, D.C. with my parents, and it changed the way I view our country. Before the trip, I believed that patriotism just meant loving America and being proud to live here. But going to our nation's capital helped me understand that showing patriotism isn't just about loving my country, but it's about learning our history, respecting those who built our country, and doing our part to keep our values strong. One of the places we visited that really stood out to me was Ford's Theater, where President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. Standing in the theater and then visiting his house helped me understand how much he sacrificed to bring people together and keep peace during one of the hardest times in our country's history. I can only imagine how hard it must have been for him to lead the nation during that time and through the Civil War. Lincoln's courage taught me that real patriotism means putting others before yourself and trying your best to keep peace, even when things get tough. Another part of the trip that I loved was seeing the Declaration of Independence at the National Archives Museum. I had read about it in school, but seeing the actual document made me feel proud and amazed. The writing was faded because of how old it was, but all the words about encouraging freedom and equality felt so special. I realized that those rules and promises weren't written for just that time. They were written for the future. Supporting our country means making those words true for everyone, no matter what they believe or who they are. While we were in D.C., I also saw a peaceful protest during our walk to see the White House. We stopped to watch the crowd with all sorts of signs. At first, I was surprised, but then I realized that being able to share your opinions and thoughts with freedom is a part of what makes our country strong. The people who had signs weren't being rude or disrespectful. They were showing they cared enough to speak up. This helped me understand that patriotism is not about agreeing with everyone on everything, but about caring for our country and wanting to make it better. This trip helped me realize that patriotism isn't just about flags or fireworks, it's about knowing our history, honoring heroes, listening to different voices, and using what we know and learn to help America grow stronger for the future. Thank you.
Lastly, McKenna and Gino, an 8th grader, will share her strong belief in supporting our nation's veterans to demonstrate her patriotism. Please welcome McKenna to the podium.
Growing up in America, I've been given so many privileges that citizens of other countries would love to have, but a lot of us take it for granted. No one who grew up here knows how it truly feels to be afraid to speak about their own beliefs publicly, and how the only reason we have what we have, and it stays this way, is because of the soldiers who fight for it. Knowing that they may or may not come home, knowing what they could lose in a single day, hour, or minute. Throughout life, I've been taught about supporting our military branches, but we've never really done anything to make it possible. In kindergarten, we used to write letters to our brave soldiers, bringing them drawings to smile at and words to bring them tears, but we don't anymore. Why? Have we become too old to want to support our country and encourage our people and remind them of how brave they are? Or is there not enough time in the day to write a letter or two? Whatever excuse we have, it's not enough. What we are or what they're fighting for, this country, this home of ours, so all we can do in return is encourage them. When I think of the things that keeps them going through the short days and the long nights, I think about the ones who don't have a family to come home to, or the hopes of dreams and the the ones who don't have letters of love or the excitement of hugs in their dreams. It would take immense pride in our country to keep going after that, or that empty feeling where family's supposed to go. That's where we come in. Writing to them, sending them little reminders of the joy of home could be more than a push, but a shove into pride, excitement, and encouragement. Our letters and our words could be so much more than to someone that I would ever know. The biggest way to show support for our country is to show support for the people who fight for it all. To the people who are so loyal to this country that they put their lives on the line. To the people who don't have to be there but are. Thank you for your bravery and for our freedom.
No matter if you served with the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, or Space Force, we are forever grateful for what you've sacrificed for us. Everything you have given for this country has not been forgotten.
At this time, we would like to show our thanks by presenting our veterans in attendance with handmade cards of appreciation. The band, under the direction of Mr. Alger, will play the Armed Forces March. Veterans, when you hear your branch's anthem, please stand up so a student can come to you. Also, we offer a special congratulations to the Marines here today, as it is the Marine Corps' birthday. So to all the Marines here today, oorah. For those who
For those who continue to serve, we say thank you and we have not forgotten you. For those who've served and come home, we again say thank you and welcome home.
Today, our wish is for peace around the world and freedom for all. Lasting peace and resounding freedom begins in the hearts and minds of us all.
To all of our veterans here today, we hope you feel honored. We hope you feel appreciated. We hope you feel respected. You inspire us, and we are grateful for your service. Thank you for your commitment to the United States of America and for coming today.
We at PSMS would like to say thank you very much. Happy Veterans Day. Audience, thank you very much. If you could please give a round of applause for our veterans.
All right, students, wait for us to dismiss you, but if you had a guest that you invited today, if you had a guest that you invited today, students, you can meet them in the cafeteria. But we will dismiss you shortly. All right, 8th grade. We will start with 8th grade. Not the top of the bleachers. We'll start with the bottom of the bleachers.